Italy is known for its delicious food, amazing fashion, beautiful women, and its ancient history. Most of the other countries in Europe were built after the fall of the Roman Empire, but Italy was the center of that empire, and it also played an important role in the Middle Ages, when it was home to the powerful Italian merchant republics, has since evolved into the modern country we know today. And throughout all this time, it has accumulated a lot of historical monuments, some of which are among the most famous in the world. But with so many amazing historical buildings, which one is actually the oldest? That's what we'll find out in today's episode of Die Trying History. Number 7, the Colosseum. The Colosseum is probably the most famous monument in Rome. This gigantic amphitheater was constructed at the beginning of the Flavian dynasty and was completed around 80 AD. The construction of the Colosseum was made possible by the riches gained from the conquest of Jerusalem in 70 AD. It was used for gladiatorial combats, animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, and other public spectacles. In its heyday, it could hold up to 80,000 spectators. However, earthquakes and neglect over the centuries caused much of it to collapse. Only one of the original 3 stories remains above ground. There are also extensive ruins beneath the surface of the Piazza del Colosseum. The structure of the amphitheater was an engineering marvel in its day, featuring a complex system of arches, vaults, and tunnels that allowed for the quick and efficient deployment of the massive amounts of resources needed for the games held there. Today, visitors can explore the preserved portions of the Colossus through guided tours or audio guides, or they can simply wander through the ruins at their own pace. No matter how you choose to experience it, a visit to the Colossus is sure to be both educational and inspiring. No. 6. St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City is the largest church in the world and the seat of the Bishop of Rome, otherwise known as the Pope. Construction began in 1506 on the site of a former basilica that had been destroyed by an earthquake. The new basilica was designed by renowned architects such as Donato Bramante, Michelangelo, and Carlo Maderno, with each adding their own unique touch to the overall design. Inside, visitors can marvel at the beautiful works of Renaissance art, including Michelangelo's Pieta and the bronze baldacchino designed by Bernini. Other highlights include the ornate high altar, the tomb of St. Peter, and the magnificent view from the dome, which offers panoramic views of Rome. The Basilica is truly a testament to the power and beauty of the Catholic Church and a must-see destination for anyone visiting Rome. No. 5. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a famous landmark located in the Italian city of Pisa. It was constructed in the 12th century as part of a cathedral complex and was meant to serve as a bell tower for the adjacent church. However, it soon became apparent that the tower was leaning alarmingly, and construction had to be halted several times throughout its 180-year construction to try and correct the problem. Despite these efforts, the tower continued to lean, and it remains at a precarious angle even today. Despite its tilt, the tower is still a beloved landmark and a popular tourist destination. Visitors from all over the world come to see the tower and to take pictures of themselves pretending to hold it up. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most recognizable symbols of Italy. Its unique appearance has made it an iconic landmark and a must-see destination for anyone traveling to Europe. Number 4. The Pantheon. The Pantheon is a former Roman temple now serving as a church. Construction began in 118 AD under the reign of the Roman Emperor Hadrian and was completed in 128 AD. It was originally dedicated to all the gods of the Roman Pantheon. The Pantheon is remarkable for its massive concrete dome, which is the largest unreinforced concrete dome ever built. For centuries, the Pantheon was the largest building in the world. When Rome fell to the Goths in 590 AD, the Pantheon was converted into a church. The building was later damaged by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, but it was restored in the 18th century. Today, the Pantheon is a popular tourist destination and is considered to be one of the best preserved ancient Roman monuments. Its impressive dome and oculus continue to amaze visitors from around the world. Number 3. The Doge's Palace. The Doge's Palace is a historical palace in Venice, Italy. It was the residence of the Doges of Venice, who were the rulers of the Venetian Republic during the Middle Ages and Renaissance. Construction of the palace began in the 9th century, and it was gradually expanded over the following centuries. The palace is notable for its beautiful architecture, which combines Byzantine, Gothic, and Renaissance styles. One of the most famous features of the Doge's palace is the Bridge of Sighs, which connects it to the nearby prison. According to legend, the bridge got its name because the prisoners would sigh as they crossed it for the last time, leaving the relative comforts of the palace behind them. The Doge's palace also contains a number of famous works of art, including paintings by Titian and Tintoretto, as well as sculptures by Antonio Canova. Today, the Doge's palace is a museum open to the public. Visitors can explore the lavishly decorated rooms and get a glimpse into the lives of the powerful Doges who once lived there. 2. The Sistine Chapel. The Sistine Chapel is a church in Vatican City that was constructed between 1473 and 1481. It was originally known as the Capella Dei, meaning the Chapel of the Most Holy Trinity. The chapel was commissioned by Pope Sixtus IV and was intended as a place for higher-ranking members of the Catholic Church to meet. It is named after Pope Sixtus. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel was painted by Michelangelo between 1508 and 1512. The frescoes on the ceiling depict scenes from the Book of Genesis. They are considered to be some of the most beautiful and influential works of Renaissance art and have helped to make the Sistine Chapel one of the most famous churches in the world. Today, the Sistine Chapel is open to the public for tours. Visitors can marvel at Michelangelo's incredible artwork and learn more about the history of the Catholic Church. 1. The Roman Forum. The Roman Forum is a large rectangular forum, or marketplace, in the center of ancient Rome. It was the center of public life in ancient Rome and was the site of major events such as elections, criminal trials, and processions. The Forum was also surrounded by important government buildings, including the Senate House and the Basilica Julia. During the Roman Empire, the Forum was a major hub of trade and commerce and was visited by merchants and traders from all over the empire. The Forum was also home to a number of temples and monuments dedicated to the gods of the Roman Pantheon. In the Middle Ages, the Forum was neglected and fell into disrepair. However, it was rediscovered during the Renaissance and has since been excavated and restored. Today, the Roman Forum is a popular tourist destination and is considered to be one of the most important archaeological sites in the world. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the history of Italy's most famous monuments. Which one was your favorite? So let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching.